These two watches were bought off TikTok shop. This one I left the plastic on. They're the same watch, and they're not fake Rolexes. They do have the Submariner look to them, but if you'll see, they don't say Rolex or anything on it. Some sort of name I can't pronounce, and it says Japan Movement Fashion Watch, water resistance, blah blah blah. Now they don't have quick set, so to set the date you have to spin it round and round and round. Now this one I did take all the plastic off, but basically they are identical. But I don't know how they do this, even though it's a cheap watch. These were bought for, including everything, they were $57 for both of them. Now when I took it apart, you can see it's a pretty good bit of hang. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's very loose. If you look right here, this part is the loosest. Right here where it goes up against the watch, see the gap and the movement. It's pretty bad. But it's all right. The window is the Cyclops over the date. Looks like it could be moved over, or the date window be over to the left a little bit. Now it does have hacking, so when you pull this, it's not a screw down crown, but when you pull that out, it will stop the second hand. And the actual bracelet, although it's kind of, the finish on it is okay. I mean, there's no sharp edges anywhere, so I've had a lot more expensive watches where I've had to actually take the edges off, because they didn't chamfer or bevel the inside links, and it would almost catch, and it felt very sharp. But I'm going to see just how this thing will go. And another thing, I'm going to wear it for a while and just to see. It's got a butterfly clasp. It doesn't look super expensive, but for $57, I don't know. I can only imagine what kind of pay that the factory workers or wherever these are made. It does say stainless steel bracelet on it, and it does say stainless steel on the back. I don't see anything on the case. It could be a base metal with a chrome plating, because if you look at it, the whole thing's chrome. So it very well be, a base metal with a chrome plating. Anyway, the other interesting thing is, I don't know if this is because of customs or what do you call them, tariffs or whatever, but it was made in Guangzhou, China, and it was actually shipped from Spain. I'm trying to find it here. Yeah, right there, Madrid, Spain. So I'm not sure why that is, but if this thing can go from China to Spain to here, and $57 for two watches, I mean, they feel better with the plastic on. When you get it off, you can feel, the bracelet, how chintzy, but the actual weight of the watch isn't bad, and it does have a see-through or exhibition rear cover too. The case back, but I'm sure it's not a very very sophisticated. There's no purling or anything on the movement in there. If I can get a better look at it here. There we go. There's nothing like that, but hey, it's auto line. Let's see how it works. If nothing else, I can play around and probably use some parts out of it, Yeah. But I was just wanting to see how this would work because I couldn't believe that somebody would ship 2 watches of anything for $57. But anyway, like I say, they're not super light like some of the old cheap knockoff Rolexes. I think that's what used to be the big problem was the weight. But these aren't trying to pretend to be a Rolex as far as they're not putting their name or anything on it. But I don't know, pretty interesting. Just thought I'd share that. Hope everybody's having a good day.